Hey there, it's your Milspouse bestie, Kimber Hill. Today, we're diving into the inspiring journey of Vicky, a gold star spouse who found purpose and joy after an unimaginable tragedy. But before we do, I've got some news to share. Just in time for the month of the military child, VirtForce has partnered with 𝗥𝗲𝘀𝗀𝘀, extending a hand of support to our resilient military community. 𝗥𝗲𝘀𝗀𝘀 is offering discounts of up to 60% off brands you love, like Crocs, Stanley, 𝗟𝗡𝗡, and Brooks Running. These discounts are not just about saving money, they're about honoring your sacrifices and giving back to you. Now, I know that life as a military spouse comes with its own set of challenges, and that's why joining 𝗥𝗲𝘀𝘀𝗀𝘀 is not just a privilege, it's a token of appreciation. And the best part, it won't cost you a penny. Just follow the link that I will drop in the show notes, and voila! Sign up today by submitting a copy of your military ID to confirm your affiliation, and then you're all set to start saving big on brands that you love. And remember, dear listeners, dear military spouses, you are appreciated and you are every bit of deserving of joy and wonderful things in life coming your way. So join us in honoring our past and our future by embracing the promise of a brighter future. Now, let's listen to Vicky's inspiring story. Virtual employment is here to stay. I'm military spouse, VirtForce founder, and your remote work expert, Kimber Hill. Subscribe now to learn how you too can thrive in the virtual workforce.
So obviously I'm usually in Nashville, but I did not originate from Nashville. I was born and raised in England, born in London, grew up in Nottingham. After college, I went to Germany and majored in German, but didn't feel like I'd mastered it. Went there intentionally just to practice a bit more. I worked for the US Army as a German translator, and there I met my husband, love of my life. We were married 22 years. Wonderful life as military spouse, traveling all over, but sadly I lost him on active duty. 13 years almost this month, and my life fell apart. At the time, I was working for Travelers, but losing the love of my life, I still couldn't function. And I had two beautiful daughters that I was trying to, navigate through this big life change. And it was my Travelers family that I realized was there through the thick and the thin of it and supported me every step of the way. They saw that huge void in my life and asked me to join the leadership team of the Military Veterans Diversity Network. We have like 7 or 8 networks: Hispanic, African American, LGBTQ. We have all these networks, but military, of course, was my passion. And so there started, I got back into that military void that I craved and missed. And it brought back life into me. I felt connected with people outside. We presented out to all sorts of job fairs and connected the dots, so to speak. But then COVID hit, and that was a blessing and a curse. And everybody went virtual. And Travelers saw then that they needed to hire a lot of people in customer care. And what better talent than our military spouses? They don't know a stranger. They can connect with everybody, on so many levels. Talented people. They can multitask, move, take care of the kids, all of those things. And Travelers saw that talent. Travelers started hiring military spouses left and right, and all the managers were all impressed. They were seeing what talent we were bringing in the door, and we wanted more talented spouses. And luckily, VirtForce, we can't say enough great things about VirtForce, a huge partnership that we really, really appreciate because we've brought so much talent in the door. But with that also comes challenges. We've never done this before, and so we wanted to make sure when we bring on talent, we keep them and they have a career. I had moved around many times, and as I said, I started in the mailroom. I had to start somewhere, but the company itself had such a great training program. I was, taught how to do claims. I investigated claims. I handled critical claims. I was taught how to become a manager. All this was provided to me because I showed the enthusiasm, wanted to be a part of this company for the long haul. So anyway, yeah, I got pulled into being the military spouse liaison because I'd been here probably the longest as a spouse, and I knew the ups and the downs of the PCS moves. You know, how can you move with that job? Or do you have to give it up? No, we want to keep you. We've got that talent. Maybe we can develop you into something else. So 150, 170 spouses in, I can honestly say it's my biggest joy. Just finding ways to keep everybody motivated. We do lots of things behind the scenes. We have a separate platform just for our spouses where they can communicate with one another, talk about, you know, PCSs. Tori, her husband's in Korea. We know she's going to be on her own at Thanksgiving. How can we help her come Thanksgiving? All these little things, these nuances that the average corporate person doesn't know. The military people know this, you know, inside and out, but it's all a new way to navigate through. So we're really trying to think of ways to keep them connected. They're all virtual. I see people wanting to know about Hawaii. Yes, we have people in Hawaii. We have people in Alaska, DC, you name it. We're in, you know, 40 plus states, and we probably have a military spouse there on our team. We're doing fun, you know, competitions with photos. We asked everybody to find out, you know, what they did during the summer. We had people moving from one state to the other. Share your journey, the good, the bad, and the ugly. It's really a good place to work, and we take care of our people.
A note for Vicky. Vicky, I am so sorry for your loss. Gold Star families are truly some of the strongest people I know. I love hearing how connecting with other military spouses helped you heal. It certainly brings joy to my life too. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us.